Welcome back, everyone, to another reaction. We are in Picard Season 2, Episode 2. And yes, Bill got back from vacation and he's here to join us. What's up, Dad?
Hey, I'm here. What can I say? I'm anxiously excited about watching this second episode.
Right on. And Dad got caught up with the first episode, I presume, right?
Obviously, sure did. It was great.
And also, we got back with Justin. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Not much. I figured I was going to get a little more from you. But, so, how are you feeling? What did you think about the first one, real quick? And you excited for what's to come?
Pretty happy to see Guinan and Q back in a series together. Wondering how long they're going to wait, or they're going to make us wait to have them kind of put their heads against each other. Hopefully, we'll get some more good stuff in episode 2.
More good stuff. I think so. Well, I don't want to hesitate. Anything else? And otherwise, we'll get going. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's too late for that, Jean-Luc.
She's probably older than him.
Captain.
His old, new version of his old ship.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go.
Okay. There he is.
Mon Capitan.
To the very end
Capitan.
of the road not taken.
Well,
There's this grid we saw in the trailer.
There's the grid over planet Earth. Is that Earth?
Yeah, it's definitely Earth. It's weather control. Look at that.
Upon which this game is played.
And I am too old for your bullshit.
Oh, yes. Chase is cut, Picard. The chase is bleeding. The chase is dying in your arms. And I am but a suture in the wound.
Q,
Up there, too.
not well.
Yeah.
Same day, same time. Different harvest.
I ask you once more.
So I simply sought out the nearest explosion.
What do you want, Q?
Oh, I could tell you.
I have had enough of your stupid patronizing.
Oh,
Damn.
And I've had enough of your obstinance, your stubbornness, your insistence on changing in all ways but the one that matters.
Wow.
Yeah, really.
Through a mirror
Upside down world.
And here the man who holds the glass is darker.
Through a mirror
still.
darkly. He just called out the names of the episodes that were all backwards.
Weapons of war. His black uniform.
Galdecott. Executed in the Ithian
Galdecott
forest,
skull.
just
Wow.
outside the capital city.
Wow, that's interesting.
Sarek. Director Sarek. Decapitated on the steps of the Vulcan Science Academy in front of a crowd that included his wife and son. Who? Why, the greatest general the mighty Confederation of Earth has ever seen. You,
what?
of course.
Q, I refuse.
I'm sorry. Do you wish me to respond to the designation Q, sir?
No.
Crazy. Q said something about, what do you think this is like yesterday's Enterprise? But that's the name of an episode where the Enterprise C goes through a wormhole and gets caught up to the Enterprise D, and they go through all this. It's a great episode, one of the most popular episodes.
Yeah.
And then he called out by name. It's like looking darkly into a mirror. Well,
Yeah.
Mirror
Yep.
Darkly are all the episodes that have to do with the mirror universe, where everything goes
Yeah.
wrong or whatever. Everything's
Yeah.
bad.
Dude, I feel like John Delancey, he reprised his role perfectly so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's interesting. I wonder what's more behind it too. He's like, Picard was like, there's something, there's something wrong. It's like, is the Q dying out or something? I thought they were immortal.
Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe there's a spin on that.
Right.
Yeah.
The catch.
Picard seems to be deep in thought about something. He's racking his brain about
Trying to figure out what the hell he's got into here.
Yeah.
In the name of the Confederation,
The Confederation.
I fought for a pure universe. We conquered the stars. We sought out and subjugated, increased the wealth and resources for
Wow.
future generations
That sucked to
of
see that.
humanity. And you,
That's some Nazi right there.
Wow.
Sir,
I would like to locate someone who might have worked.
my records indicate that we have never had a Laris here.
Things unfolded a lot differently.
Thank you, Harvey.
Yeah, sure have.
It's Eradication Day.
Eradication Day. Ooh.
Gosh.
Well, the water sure is cold under the Golden Gate Bridge. 7:09.
Or the whole crew found themselves here.
She don't have her implants. She's been reconstituted. Was she ever aboard?
How is this possible?
So she remembers.
Happy Eradication Day, dear. The moment has finally arrived. So let's rise to meet it, shall we, Madam President?
Oof.
And our morning update from the Vulcan front has the casualty count at a
Yes. I'd like a Federation officer to brief me on the situation.
Federation?
Oops. You mean the Confederation?
Federation, sorry.
I'll call General Cisco right away.
No.
It's quick.
I wanted.
Cisco. General Cisco.
I want
Rios.
Colonel Cristobal Rios.
He's suspicious. She's doing pretty good though, considering. So yeah, he is too.
Stop these screen bloods now, they'll melt your minds and scramble your balls until you're begging to die.
I said that, did I?
Enjoy the fireworks!
Alpha level priority from President Hansen.
Hanson. That's right, Annika. Take it. It's her.
This is Rios.
Secure channel activated.
Colonel Rios.
For the moment, it seems.
I requested a personal briefing, I assure you.
They
So
gotta-
if you
She gotta figure it out soon.
encountered any, speak freely.
7.
Chris. Do you have any idea what's happening here? Consider yourself recalled back to Earth on presidential authority.
Once I figure out how to get there.
I love that heads-up display.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
An Elnor rebellion is finally happening.
Elnor.
Soon, we'll be free.
Oh.
No, she won't.
Dang.
Oh. It's Caps number 1. Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Who we got left? The doctor? We haven't seen her yet.
Today we are eradicating dissidents, but today is special because we are also eradicating the last of one of the Confederation's greatest enemies. Dr. Girardi should have finished prepping
Oh my
her
gosh.
by now.
Of course, I say all this subject to the faith customary between a domesticant and their master. Meow.
Meow.
What are you exactly?
I am Spot 73, your very best friend, of
Spot
course.
73.
And I made you?
Obviously. Meow.
Right.
Okay.
I love cats.
Okay.
College nickname. It's a drinking game.
Dr. Girardi.
Meow.
What is
Meow.
that exactly?
Meow.
Do you,
Extremely lonely, basically anywhere, but you are president, so that's terrific.
enough. Is the prisoner in stasis cell M510 ready?
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Extract specimen.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh. Yikes.
Under heel.
Holy shit.
Right.
Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. Assist me.
She knows.
It's
Wow.
her.
She knows her.
Time.
Time has been broken.
I'm surprised she wasn't in like a deep freeze where she
The Borg
couldn't
Queen has
communicate.
a kind of trans-temporal awareness. It
But she
bridges
is a
into
machine,
adjacent
so maybe
times,
that wouldn't work.
realities.
Give me a moment.
I mean, these are just like Federations become space Nazis.
Yeah.
He just saw Elnor get pushed down there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
By order 9.
Fight me, soldier!
Nice timing. Get out of my way.
Skull face.
Patrick Stewart's a good actor, but who knew Picard is a good actor too?
Yeah.
You in there, JL?
I'm beginning to wonder. Oh, Raffi, it seems that 7 is the president.
Oh, she's going to wear that gracefully. And after today, Picard has petitioned.
Yep.
Time.
All about time.
Yep. It's all about time.
Course. This is not another reality. This is our reality.
How do we make this Mr. Alphabet undo what he did to us?
I'm afraid it's not just us. He transformed the entire galaxy. But this
Always a
morning,
test.
even for Q,
Always.
he seemed quite sane.
Not quite Q.
That's great
He's
news.
sick.
Not really great news, right?
Well, as I said, we're not the only ones who recognize that time is broken.
Or Queen.
She's gonna be peace they need. And there's Rios.
It's on the way, yep. Girardi's already down in the basement.
This world is a lie. The fiction of the what if of what was.
Tell me about it, sister.
Sister.
Visitors.
Locutus.
Locutus.
Let's take this.
What did Q do?
A temporal rescission. A single change.
Or
What was
rescission.
it?
2024. Seek the Watcher.
If we want to save the future, then we have to repair the past.
One shot around the sun, we'll do it.
Brief made no mention of any.
Star's gravitational pull.
Yes.
A slingshot maneuver at
Yes.
warp to generate a temporal fissure.
Yes.
Kirk's Enterprise did it.
But for that, you need an intelligence like radiation.
Still the
They have
Borg.
Spock.
Still the Borg. Yes.
She has the capabilities. But why would she help us?
This
Look
talk
up.
of eradication. Do you want a way back to our present?
All it takes is one nanobot, though. The whole Borg Empire can come back.
Yes.
Hold on.
Give them all up, and we're out of here.
I love that transport noise.
Love it. Uh-oh. Alarm.
Security.
Not gonna be that easy.
So they tried to transport out and the security
It's
system
triggered. Yeah.
alarm and
Yep.
blocked them. So
What the hell just happened?
they're gonna have to fake somebody's death.
This was all my fault, Mr. First Husband, sir. The Borg Queen was claiming that stranglers, as they were known in the North, and I didn't have any proof until I saw, of an abundance of caution, I sent a coded old drinking bell to the president.
Seven shot.
She's a good cover.
She's good, man. She's too good at this line stuff.
We just did you hear it? Anyway, it turns
Did
out
you
Did you hear it?
a typical weaker than now
She's good.
species bargaining for her life, going to be beheaded, basically.
All right, enough.
As you were.
As you were.
As you were.
Putting Ronnie's place.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
I'm not sure about you.
Good job, Agnes.
Oh yeah, good job.
Let's figure this out.
I mean, this is like, yeah, what the Nazis would have done if
Yeah,
they
this is, I
won.
think-
You know,
Yeah. Propaganda.
this looks like a lot like the Klingons and their tribunals.
Right.
Human version.
Eradication Day will forever serve as a reminder of humanity's merciful power. And who better to remind
Kind
us
of
of
reminds
that
me of the
mercy?
Hunger Games.
That
Yeah, there you go.
power.
Yeah. I'll Picard.
Yeah, I like how they're addressing just generically authoritarianism.
Yeah.
How easy it is to succumb to your fears and let security override liberty.
That's not the Picard I know.
Crazy. Lock her up. Lock her. Oh, no, wait. Sorry.
Well, hurry.
Could you please stop being so proud?
Sorry, he'll whoop their ass.
Turrets are misidentifying friendly.
He's a good distraction, taking those shots.
Yeah, wait till he gets pissed off.
Or she unlocks his cuffs.
Yeah, the cuffs fall to the floor, and the guys go, "Oh, shit!"
Eradicate.
Timing's gotta be perfect on everything.
Oh no.
He's agging the crowd on. He's playing the part good.
No.
He's just hoping they all get transported before him. Oh man, this is good. What?
What the hell are you doing?
Here we go. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh!
Hey!
And he's got a little spike thing in his hand too. Oh!
Took his weapon away from him.
Ah, so many throat slits.
Yeah, every one of them, mate.
Show off.
There's nobody. Seconds away. Come on.
Not encouraging.
Eventually he's like, what? Let's do it.
Girardi, we've got 10 seconds here.
Will I have to find our way out of here?
What?
Oh, boom! That's so. How do you like that?
How do you like that shit? Agnes has turned into the comic relief. This is great. There we go. Yes! Dun, dun, dun. The theme.
All kinds of terrible.
No, she's not really caged, is she?
Put her back.
Oh, she's got her own agenda.
Uh-oh.
Agnes, stay away. Don't get those nanites on me.
She's gonna be assimilated.
I'm afraid so. And 7 doesn't have anything in her, so she won't be able to detect such things. She's got to be, though. They got to get through this warp around the sun. Slingshot.
They're on to us.
Oh, it's power, she says.
She's got the ship now.
This is a better work, Agnes.
Probably will.
Probably.
Oh, she's feeling that power. Control. Here comes the husband.
Uh-oh.
No! Motherfucker.
How did he get there?
Gotta do something quick. It's not gonna make it.
Traitor, killed while rescuing a boar.
Yeah, from his point of view.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, this is intense, man. This is like both episodes.
Talk about action-packed.
Yeah. Not like too much literal action, but it's like suspense. You know what I mean? It's there's some action in there. Obviously, there's some scenes.
It's not like in Star Trek of years past where you have almost 30 episodes per season, and they have some filler episodes that are not a whole lot going on. These are shorter seasons with less episodes, so they pack a whole lot more into
It's all
each
there's like
episode.
no wasted time. It's all like every scene, every line has something to do with what's going to happen. Or yeah, absolutely.
All high quality content.
Absolutely. I like the writers doing a good job with the balance between all the characters they got to deal with, right? So, and I like how the first episode was basically catching up and where everybody's at a few years later, and all of a sudden a problem happens. The second episode didn't hang around and spend 2 or 3 episodes like, getting everybody in touch with each other and this and that and what we're going to do. The whole second episode was like getting everybody in touch, what we're going to do, plan of action, do it. Of course, a little cliffhanger. There's always going to be a cliffhanger till the last one. And Agnes, man, she come from traitor to comedian. Like, she literally got all 3 of us to laugh out loud like multiple times in that episode.
She's definitely a class BSer.
Right, dude. That was good. That was really good. But
I was a little bit sad that we didn't see more Q.
Oh, we will though. It's a series thing for sure.
No, I'm sure we will. But for the little bit that we have seen, it's 10 out of 10 Q of the past.
Absolutely.
Perfect writing. He reprises his role amazing, and I'm so happy to see that. He was one of my favorite characters from Next Generation.
No Guinan yet, but clearly she's going to be coming back too. She's a kind of a nexus being, as it were, Marvel words, but she's going to come back in later. I'm sure it's not going to be you see her the first episode and you see her the last episode. She's going to be some kind of part later on, I'm sure.
Nick, you're a big MCU universe guy.
Yeah.
I think Thanos stole something from Q.
Yeah.
Can you guess what it was?
I can think of a couple things, maybe. What do you think it is?
Oh, I just told you.
Oh, the snap. Oh, I looked up the snap. That's hilarious. That's good. I was looking at my screen in that moment. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. Maybe not the same ideas, but the snap. Or actually, we should do left hand because it goes into like old stereotypes of the past where left-handed was bad and right-handed is good. And literally the little history for y'all, language history, not you all necessarily, I think I've talked about this with y'all before, but anybody watching, that tropes of storytelling used this a lot. Thanos had, when he was doing evil to the universe to kill half the population, his gauntlet was a left-handed gauntlet. And when the good guys came back around to fix all the mistakes and do something good, Tony Stark's gauntlet was a right-handed gauntlet. Left, bad, right, good. And that goes back to language itself, in that we've all heard this word called sinister. And in the Abrahamic religions, that means like an evildoer, as it were, a modern word for that. Somebody that's doing bad things. Somebody's, sin. The root word is sin, that you have something wrong with you. But that word sinister is a Latin word for left-handed, and the Latin word for right-handed, it's dexter. So sinister and dexter, right? Bad, sinister, dexter, good. Left-handed, right-handed. Those tropes are still in storytelling today, as manifested in Marvel with Thanos and Tony Stark. Sinister, dexter. And in my last little rant about that is dexterous. To be dexterous at something means you're good with your hands. But the root word is dexter for right-handed, to be good with your right hand. And everybody knows the word, everybody interprets it now to be good with both hands, the word ambidextrous. But that's actually, think about the root, ambi, two, dexterous, right-handed, to have two right hands, right? Because that is balanced out with another word called ambisinister. When someone is, we use other words for like butterfingers or whatever, like to not be good with your hands. So ambisinister is the mirror opposite of ambidextrous, to be bad with both hands or both left hands. So the whole trope of and it goes beyond, storytelling. The whole trope of left-handed is bad and right-handed is good is, I guarantee every person watching this video, me talking right now, has used these tropes outside of storytelling. Nowhere left to turn. It's like it's embedded in our language. That fight is long over. Left from now on is going to be bad and right is good. There's just no way around it. It's embedded by the victors of wars in the past. That's just the way it is. So anyway, micro history lesson for a second. But
history lesson.
Sinister and Dexter. Back to Star Trek. Great episode, like we said, very intense. I want to ask, what was your all's individual favorite part from this episode? Justin, what was your favorite moment from this episode?
I don't know. I think
there's a few of them, I'm sure.
Q all the way. I love all the parts with Q. He's, like I said, one of my favorite parts of the TNG series. And when I heard they were bringing it back for season 2, I was just beside myself.
That's awesome. He's been tweeting for a leak. Mo Capitan.
Yeah, he tweets a lot. I follow him on Twitter. I don't do a whole lot on Twitter, but I do follow him. And it's just real exciting to see that. I don't know. It brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. Probably going to be my favorite season if they don't write him off after the end of the season.
My answer is probably more, maybe a little cop-out in the sense of, like, I love Q. Obviously Picard and Agnes was like a surprise showing on this one, and for sure. But I think if I had to pin it down on one thing, it's kind of a cop-out in the sense that it's the whole idea of exploring a mirror universe itself. Like, those are some of the best episodes in each series. It's probably fun I've always heard it's fun for the actors too, to be able to portray the opposite of their own character, in some way. So the whole idea that it looks like this entire season, that's the arc of this season, is this whole mirror universe thing. So I think that's my favorite thing. And I speculated in the trailers that they would do a slingshot, because it looked like that's what they were doing in a couple of the scenes in the trailer. And they pretty much said that's exactly what they're getting ready to do, slingshot around the thing. And they needed the Borg Queen basically to do the equivalent of what Spock was doing with inputs into the computer and everything to balance everything out. But the whole idea of the mirror universe is just very intriguing to me. Like, stereotypically it's just a simple, you switch everybody's roles for sure, but it's basically the Federation is that of democracy and peace. So the opposite of that in our world, as we know, is totalitarianism. The idea that the Nazis. The idea that few decide the path instead of everyone, bouncing ideas off each other, and top down versus bottom up. So I like the exploration of that. In a way, we have a time travel within a time travel, right? Because Q changed something in the past to make this what it is, but it's technically still present day, even though it has something to do with changing an element of the past. But now in this alternate present day, because of that change of the past, they're going to time travel to go back and try to fix it. Like, that's kind of cool. It's layered. Yeah. Well, guys, this is awesome. Thanks for joining me. We had some technical problems. I appreciate it, Justin, Dad, Bill. Really appreciate y'all joining me. Any final thoughts?
Can't wait for next week.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page. Thanks you all for joining us for this reaction to the second episode of Season 2 of Picard. Like if you did, dislike if you didn't. Helps us out either way. We really appreciate it. Comment down below. Let us know what you think and what we missed or whatever. Anything you want to add. We check out the comments and read them all. Full reactions on Patreon if anybody is interested. We'd really appreciate that. And I guess that's about it. We will catch everyone on the next one. Peace.
See ya.